Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, the United States 1-dime coin from 1937 is a fascinating and historic piece that continues to captivate collectors around the world. At first glance, it may appear to be just another coin, but the 1937 dime holds a special place in numismatic history due to its rarity, design, and potential for minting errors. On the obverse, the coin features the iconic profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a design that has become a symbol of American coinage for decades. Collectors pay close attention to the sharpness of Roosevelt's features, the intricate details of his hair and facial contours, and the overall relief. As these factors greatly influence the coin's value, the reverse showcases a beautifully detailed torch flanked by an olive branch and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Coins that maintain crisp lines and sharp details on the torch and leaves are highly prized and often command a premium among collectors, despite millions of dimes being minted in 1937. Only a fraction survive in pristine, uncirculated condition. Most coins were used in everyday transactions, leading to wear and tear that makes high-grade examples increasingly rare and valuable. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1937 dime is the presence of minting errors, which can transform a standard coin into an extraordinary collectible. Doubled die errors, where elements of the design or lettering appear duplicated, are especially fascinating and can significantly increase a coin's value. Off-center strikes are another type of error that can occur, creating coins with portions of the design noticeably shifted from the center. These coins are highly sought after because of their uniqueness and visual appeal, making them a highlight in any collection. Die cracks, which appear as raised lines across the coin's surface, give each coin a distinctive character. Collectors actively search for these anomalies because they provide a tangible connection to the minting process and make each coin one of a kind. Strike-through errors happen when foreign material is trapped between the die and the planchet, leaving unusual impressions that are rare and valuable. These coins stand out visually and are a favorite among collectors who appreciate their rarity and the story behind their creation. Mintmark anomalies also add to the appeal of the 1937 dime, with faint, doubled, or misplaced mintmarks making certain coins highly desirable. Collectors are always on the lookout for these unusual traits, as they can dramatically increase a coin's value and historical significance. The 1937 dime circulated widely, but finding examples in top condition is increasingly difficult, making well-preserved coins exceptionally valuable. Coins that retain their original mint luster and sharp detail are highly coveted and often become centerpiece items in collectors' holdings. The artistry of the 1937 dime is another reason it is so admired, with Roosevelt's profile and the torch design showcasing the skill of the U.S. Mint. Even minor imperfections can dramatically affect the value, making coins in pristine condition extremely sought after. This dime also represents an important era in American history, as it was minted during the late Great Depression and reflects the economic and political climate of the time. Collectors value it not only for its monetary potential but also for the story it tells about American society and coinage in the 1930s. High-grade examples of the 1937 dime are extremely rare, and coins that retain full original luster are considered the pinnacle of Roosevelt dime collecting. Even casual collectors can appreciate the coin's beauty and historical significance when they examine it closely. The thrill of discovering a rare mint error or a perfectly preserved 1937 dime keeps collectors engaged, knowing that each find could be an extraordinary addition to their collection. Numismatists continue to study these coins, uncovering previously unnoticed varieties that demonstrate how even coins from the 20th century can be highly valuable. The 1937 dime exemplifies how artistry, historical importance, and minting anomalies converge to create a coin that excites collectors at every level. Collectors enjoyed the challenge of finding uncirculated or error coins, and this dime offers a perfect opportunity to experience the excitement of numismatic discovery. Although this coin is nearly a century old, it continues to produce moments of excitement, discovery, and significant financial potential for collectors who study it carefully. The 1937 dime demonstrates that history, artistry, and minting anomalies can make even widely circulated coins highly collectible. As time passes, uncirculated 1937 dimes are becoming increasingly scarce, and the value of rare or error examples continues to rise steadily. The combination of scarcity, intricate design, and unique minting characteristics makes this coin a fascinating and rewarding addition to any collection. Every collector knows that a high-grade or era 1937 dime is a true gem, blending history, artistry, and rarity into a single coin. The excitement of discovering such coins proves that even coins minted decades ago can deliver remarkable rewards for collectors. The 1937 dime continues to captivate collectors due to its historical context, minting anomalies, and the challenge of locating exceptional examples. Collectors actively search through old rolls, personal collections, and family heirlooms in hopes of uncovering a coin that could become the crown jewel of their collection. Even subtle minting variations on this coin can significantly affect its value, keeping collectors constantly on the lookout for rare and unique examples. The allure of the 1937 dime comes from its ability to combine history, artistry, and financial potential, making it an enduring favorite among numismatists. The beauty, historical importance, and potential rarity of the 1937 dime make it an essential coin for collectors who appreciate the intersection of history and numismatic value. Collectors continue to search diligently, knowing that a single 1937 dime could provide a rare glimpse into U.S. minting history while offering exceptional financial reward. And now, the moment every coin enthusiast has been waiting for. Because an exceptionally rare and perfectly preserved example of the United States one-dime coin from 1937 has been valued by collectors at an astonishing $400,000. Second rare coin, the United States one-dime coin from 1974D is a fascinating coin that captures the attention of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Though it may appear like an everyday dime, this coin carries a unique story that makes it stand out among mid-20th century U.S. coinage. The obverse features the familiar profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose image has graced the dime since 1946. Collectors often focus on the sharpness of Roosevelt's features, the detailed rendering of his hair, and the clarity of the lettering, as these details play a major role in the coin's value. The reverse depicts a torch flanked by an olive branch and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. A 1974D dime that maintains crisp detail in these elements is highly prized and sought after by collectors. Despite being minted in large quantities at the Denver Mint, examples in pristine, uncirculated condition are becoming increasingly rare. Most 1974D dimes entered general circulation, and over time, wear and tear have made well-preserved specimens highly valuable. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1974D dime is the potential for minting errors, which can turn an ordinary coin into a prized collectible. Double die errors, where parts of the design appear duplicated, create visually striking coins that are highly sought after by numismatists. Off-center strikes are another intriguing type of error that can occur, resulting in coins with portions of the design noticeably shifted from the center. These unusual coins are rare and add a significant level of interest and value to any collection. Die cracks, which appear as raised lines across the coin's surface, give each 1974D dime a unique character. Collectors appreciate these anomalies because they provide insight into the minting process and make each coin one of a kind. Strike-through errors occur when foreign material becomes trapped between the die and the coin blank, leaving unusual impressions. Coins with these characteristics are both visually fascinating and rare, making them highly desirable in the collector market. Mintmark anomalies, such as faint or misplaced D mintmarks, also increase the appeal of the 1974D dime. These subtle variations can dramatically enhance a coin's value, attracting collectors who are always on the lookout for unique examples. High-grade examples of the 1974D dime are becoming increasingly hard to find, making coins in excellent condition extremely valuable. A coin that retains its original luster, sharp detail, and full relief is a prized possession for any collector. The artistry of the 1974 D dime is also noteworthy, as both Roosevelt's profile and the torch design display meticulous craftsmanship. Even minor imperfections or surface marks can significantly affect the coin's value, which is why collectors seek coins in pristine condition. This coin reflects an important era in U.S. history, minted during a period of economic growth and change. Collectors value it not only for its monetary potential but also for its historical significance and the story it tells about mid-20th century America. Finding an uncirculated 1974 D dime is a rare opportunity, as the majority of these coins were used daily and show signs of wear. Coins that have retained their original mint luster and detail are considered the pinnacle of Roosevelt dime collecting. The excitement of discovering a rare mint error or a flawless 1974 D dime keeps collectors engaged and constantly searching. Numismatists continue to uncover new varieties and anomalies, demonstrating that even relatively modern coins can hold remarkable value. The 1974 D dime exemplifies the combination of artistry, history, and minting anomalies that make certain coins highly collectible. Collectors enjoyed the challenge of identifying high-grade or error coins, and this dime offers an excellent opportunity for discovery and reward. Although minted decades ago, the 1974 D dime continues to produce excitement, discovery, and financial potential for collectors who examine it carefully. The coin demonstrates that even coins from the modern era can become highly prized due to rarity, condition, and minting uniqueness. Uncirculated examples of the 1974 D dime are now increasingly scarce, and the value of rare or error coins continues to rise steadily. The combination of scarcity, intricate design, and unique minting characteristics makes this coin a fascinating and rewarding collectible. Every seasoned collector knows that a high-grade or error 1974 D dime is a true gem, blending history, artistry, and rarity into a single piece. The thrill of finding such coins proves that even 20th century dimes can deliver extraordinary rewards for collectors. The 1974 D dime continues to captivate collectors due to its historical context, potential minting errors, and the challenge of locating exceptional examples. Collectors search through old rolls, personal collections, and family heirlooms in hopes of discovering a coin that could become the centerpiece of their collection. Even subtle minting variations can dramatically affect the value of this coin, keeping collectors alert and motivated to find rare examples. The allure of the 1974 D dime comes from its combination of history, artistry, and financial potential, making it an enduring favorite among numismatists. The beauty, historical importance, and potential rarity of the 1974 D dime make it an essential coin for collectors who appreciate the intersection of history and numismatic value. Collectors continue to search diligently, knowing that a single 1974 D dime could provide a rare glimpse into U.S. minting history while offering exceptional financial reward. And now, the moment every coin enthusiast has been waiting for. Because an exceptionally rare and perfectly preserved example of the United States 1 dime coin from 1974 D has been valued by collectors at an astonishing $98,000. Third expensive coin, the United States 1 dime coin from 1980 is a captivating piece of American coinage that holds special significance for collectors and enthusiasts alike. At first glance, it might look like a common dime, but this coin has unique qualities and potential rare variations that make it highly sought after in the numismatic community. The obverse of the 1980 dime features the familiar profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose image has been a symbol of liberty and leadership on the dime for decades. Collectors pay close attention to the sharpness of Roosevelt's features, the detailing in his hair, and the clarity of the lettering, as these factors heavily influence the coin's value. On the reverse, the torch stands tall, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Coins that maintain crisp lines and intricate detail on the torch and branches are highly prized and can command impressive prices. Though millions of 1980 dimes were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, finding examples in pristine, uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Most coins saw heavy circulation, and over the decades, wear and tear have made well-preserved specimens extremely valuable. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1980p dime is the potential for minting errors, which can transform an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Double die errors, where design elements appear duplicated, are especially fascinating and can dramatically increase the coin's value. Off-center strikes are another type of error collectors look for, resulting in coins where parts of the design appear shifted from the center. These coins are rare, visually striking, and highly sought after because of their uniqueness. Die cracks, which appear as raised lines across the coin's surface, are another fascinating feature that gives each 1980p dime a distinctive character. Collectors value these anomalies because they offer insight into the minting process and make each coin one of a kind. Strike-through errors happen when foreign material is trapped between the die and the planchet, leaving unusual impressions. Coins with these rare characteristics are visually remarkable and add significant interest to a collection. Mintmark anomalies, including faint, doubled, or misplaced Philadelphia PE marks, are another factor that can increase the coin's desirability. These subtle variations can dramatically enhance the coin's value, making them highly sought after by serious collectors. High-grade examples of the 1980p dime are particularly rare, and coins that retain their original mint luster are considered prime collectibles. The combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance makes these coins a centerpiece in any collection. The artistry of the 1980p dime is another reason collectors admire it, as Roosevelt's profile and the torch design showcase meticulous craftsmanship. Even minor imperfections can have a significant impact on the coin's value, so well-preserved examples are extremely valuable. This dime represents an important period in U.S. history, minted during a time of economic and social change. Collectors appreciate it not only for its potential monetary value but also for the story it tells about America during the late 20th century. Uncirculated 1980p dimes are increasingly difficult to find, making coins in top condition highly sought after. Collectors value coins that retain their original detail and sharpness, often paying a premium for pristine specimens. The thrill of discovering a rare mint error or a perfectly preserved 1980p dime keeps collectors engaged and motivated. Numismatists continually study these coins, uncovering previously unnoticed varieties and errors that add to the coin's allure. The 1980p dime is a perfect example of how artistry, history, and minting anomalies converge to create a highly desirable collectible. Collectors enjoy the challenge of locating high-grade or error coins, and this dime provides plenty of opportunities for discovery. Even decades after its minting, the 1980p dime continues to produce excitement, discovery, and potential financial reward for collectors. The coin demonstrates that even modern-era coins can achieve significant value when rarity and condition align. Uncirculated examples are now increasingly scarce, and the value of coins with unique minting errors continues to rise. The combination of scarcity, design, and minting uniqueness makes the 1980p dime a rewarding collectible for any coin enthusiast. Every serious collector knows that a high-grade or era 1980p dime is a true gem, blending history, artistry, and rarity. The excitement of finding such a coin proves that even relatively recent dimes can deliver extraordinary rewards. Collectors are captivated by the historical context, minting anomalies, and rarity of the 1980p dime, making it a must-have for any collection. Collectors continue to search through rolls, collections, and family heirlooms, hoping to uncover this remarkable coin. Even subtle variations in minting can dramatically affect a coin's value, keeping collectors constantly on the lookout. The allure of the 1980p dime lies in its perfect combination of historical significance, artistry, and investment potential. The beauty, rarity, and historical importance of the 1980p dime make it an essential coin for collectors who value both history and numismatic artistry. Collectors eagerly search, knowing that a single 1980p dime can provide a rare and financially rewarding glimpse into U.S. minting history. And now, the moment every coin enthusiast has been waiting for. Because an exceptionally rare and perfectly preserved example of the United States one-dime coin from 1980p has been valued by collectors at an astonishing $130,000. Especially, the United States 1-dime coin from 1991 may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but for collectors and numismatists, it holds a world of intrigue and potential value. Though minted in large numbers at the Philadelphia Mint, certain factors make this coin a must-see for anyone interested in rare coins and minting anomalies. The obverse of the 1991 dime features President Franklin D. Roosevelt's profile, a familiar sight to generations of Americans. Collectors examine the fine details of Roosevelt's features, the sharpness of his hair, and the clarity of the lettering because these small elements can have a major impact on the coin's value. On the reverse, the torch, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength. The precision of the engraving and the condition of the coin's surface are crucial, as high-quality examples are increasingly rare and highly sought after. While millions of 1991 dimes were produced, very few have survived in uncirculated, pristine condition. Most circulated heavily, and over the years, wear and tear have diminished the number of coins that retain their original mint luster and detail. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1991 dime is the potential for minting errors, which can transform an ordinary dime into a valuable collectible. Double die errors, where parts of the design appear duplicated, are especially prized and can make a coin stand out dramatically in any collection. Off-center strikes are another type of error that collectors eagerly search for, creating coins where the design is noticeably shifted from its intended position. Such errors are rare and visually striking, adding immense appeal and value to a collector's portfolio. Die cracks, which appear as raised lines across the coin, are another fascinating anomaly found in some 1991 dimes. These unique imperfections give each coin a distinctive character and provide insight into the minting process itself. Strike-through errors occur when foreign material becomes trapped between the die and the coin blank, leaving unusual impressions. Coins with these characteristics are both visually fascinating and rare, making them highly prized among serious collectors. Mintmark anomalies, including faint, doubled, or misplaced Philadelphia P mintmarks, can also significantly increase a coin's desirability. Collectors are always on the lookout for these subtle variations because they can dramatically enhance the coin's value. High-grade examples of the 1991 dime are particularly scarce, and coins that maintain their original luster and crisp detail are extremely valuable. Collectors often consider these coins the pinnacle of Roosevelt dime collecting because they represent both historical and aesthetic excellence. The artistry of the 1991 dime is remarkable, as Roosevelt's profile and the torch design showcase meticulous craftsmanship. Even minor surface imperfections can significantly affect the value of the coin, making pristine examples exceptionally desirable. This dime represents an era of modern U.S. coinage and reflects the ongoing traditions and designs that have defined the Roosevelt dime for decades. Collectors value it not only for its monetary potential but also for the story it tells about the evolution of American coinage. Uncirculated 1991 dimes are increasingly rare, and coins in top condition are highly coveted by collectors seeking high-quality pieces. Preserving a coin's original detail, luster, and sharpness can make all the difference when it comes to market value and collector interest. The thrill of discovering a rare mint error or a flawless 1991 dime keeps collectors engaged and excited to search through collections and coin rolls. Numismatists continually study these coins, uncovering previously unnoticed varieties and anomalies that add to the allure of this dime. The 1991 dime exemplifies the perfect combination of artistry, history, and minting anomalies, making it a fascinating collectible. Collectors enjoyed the challenge of identifying high-grade or error coins, and this dime provides ample opportunities for discovery and excitement. Even decades after its minting, the 1991 dime continues to provide both historical interest and financial potential for collectors. Its rarity, design, and occasional minting errors demonstrate that even coins from the modern era can become highly prized. Uncirculated examples are becoming harder to find, and the value of coins with unique minting characteristics continues to rise steadily. The combination of scarcity, condition, and distinct design makes the 1991 dime a highly desirable piece for any collection. Every experienced collector knows that a high-grade or era 1991 P dime is a true gem, blending historical significance, artistry, and rarity. The thrill of locating such a coin proves that even relatively recent dimes can deliver extraordinary rewards. Collectors are captivated by the historical context, potential minting errors, and rarity of the 1991 P dime, making it a must-have for enthusiasts. Many spend years searching through old collections, coin rolls, and inherited coins, hoping to uncover a valuable example. Even subtle variations in minting can greatly influence the value of this dime, keeping collectors attentive and eager to find rare examples. The allure of the 1991 P dime lies in its perfect blend of artistry, history, and financial potential, making it an enduring favorite. The beauty, historical importance, and potential rarity of the 1991 P dime make it an essential coin for collectors who appreciate both history and numismatic craftsmanship. Collectors continue to search diligently, knowing that a single 1991 P dime could offer both a rare historical connection and impressive monetary value. And now, the moment every coin enthusiast has been waiting for, because an exceptionally rare and perfectly preserved example of the United States 1 dime coin from 1991 P has been valued by collectors at an astonishing $56,000. Last unique coin, the United States 1 dime coin from 2005 P might seem like a modern, everyday coin, but for collectors and numismatists, it represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of American minting history. While millions of these dimes were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, a closer look reveals factors that make certain examples highly desirable and potentially very valuable. The obverse of the 2005 P dime features President Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose profile has been a symbol of liberty and leadership on the dime for decades. Collectors pay close attention to the details of Roosevelt's face, hair, and the sharpness of the lettering, as these small aspects can dramatically influence a coin's value. On the reverse, the torch, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizes liberty, peace, and strength. Coins that retain crisp detail on the torch and branches, with minimal wear, are particularly prized by collectors and can fetch significant premiums in the market. Though widely circulated, finding a 2005 P dime in uncirculated, pristine condition has become increasingly difficult over time. Most coins were used in everyday transactions, and only a small percentage have survived without significant wear, making well-preserved specimens highly sought after. Minting errors are another fascinating aspect of the 2005 P dime, and they can turn an ordinary coin into a rare and valuable collectible. Double die errors, where elements of the design appear duplicated, are especially prized and can make a coin stand out dramatically in a collection. Off-center strikes are a type of error collectors actively seek, resulting in coins where the design is noticeably shifted from its intended center. These errors are visually striking and rare, adding both uniqueness and value to a coin collection. Die cracks are another anomaly, appearing as raised lines across the coin's surface, and they can occur during the minting process. Coins with die cracks are considered one of a kind and offer collectors a glimpse into the mint's production history. Strike-through errors occur when foreign material becomes trapped between the die and the coin blank, leaving unusual impressions on the coin. These coins are highly unusual and are especially prized by collectors because of their rarity and visual appeal. Mintmark anomalies can also increase a 2005 P dime's value, including faint, doubled, or misplaced Philadelphia P marks. Collectors carefully examine coins for these subtle variations, knowing they can make a dramatic difference in both rarity and value. High-grade examples of the 2005 P dime are particularly rare, and coins that retain their original luster and sharp detail are considered highly valuable. Collectors prize these uncirculated coins because they represent the perfect blend of historical significance and aesthetic appeal. The artistry of the 2005 P dime is remarkable, as Roosevelt's profile and the torch design demonstrate careful craftsmanship. Even minor surface imperfections can greatly impact the coin's value, so pristine examples are especially sought after by collectors. This dime also represents an era of modern U.S. coinage, reflecting the ongoing traditions of the Roosevelt dime series. collectors value it not only for its potential monetary worth but also for the story it tells about American currency in the early 21st century. Uncirculated 2005p dimes are becoming increasingly scarce, and coins in top condition are highly coveted by collectors. Maintaining the original detail and luster can significantly increase a coin's desirability and market value. The thrill of discovering a rare mint error or a flawless 2005p dime keeps collectors motivated and excited to search through collections and coin rolls. Numismatists continually study these coins, uncovering previously unnoticed varieties that add to the coin's allure and collectible potential. The 2005p dime exemplifies the perfect combination of artistry, history, and minting anomalies, making it a fascinating collectible. Collectors enjoyed the challenge of identifying high-grade or error coins, and this dime offers ample opportunity for discovery. Even decades after minting, the 2005p dime continues to capture the attention of collectors because of its rarity and potential value. Modern coins like this can achieve significant appreciation when scarcity, condition, and errors align. Uncirculated examples are now increasingly rare, and coins with unique minting anomalies continue to rise in value. This combination of scarcity, quality, and potential minting errors makes the 2005p dime a highly desirable collectible. Every serious coin collector understands that a high-grade or error 2005p dime is a true gem, combining historical significance, artistry, and rarity. The excitement of finding such a coin demonstrates that even modern dimes can provide extraordinary rewards. Collectors are captivated by the history, potential errors, and rarity of the 2005p dime, making it a must-have for enthusiasts. Many spend years searching through coin rolls, collections, and family heirlooms in hopes of uncovering this remarkable coin. Even small variations in minting can dramatically affect a coin's value, keeping collectors vigilant and attentive. The appeal of the 2005p dime lies in its perfect combination of artistry, history, and financial potential. The beauty, rarity, and historical importance of the 2005p dime make it an essential coin for collectors who value both history and craftsmanship. Collectors continue their search, knowing that a single 2005p dime could hold extraordinary numismatic and financial significance. And now, the moment every coin enthusiast has been waiting for. Because an exceptionally rare and perfectly preserved example of the United States one-dime coin from 2005p has been valued by collectors at an astonishing $75,000.